Yeah. Any comments from anyone present?
I can't hear Janice. I don't know if you're hearing me or not.
I'm here. You know, we don't know how to say your name first. This is Pat Brown. This is my first time with it. Pat, you're only on 85 is over. Yeah. I have a share question for the board. Do you personally go out to the property and verify that the application and that you understand what the situation is? I certainly have been to Citgo Road, and I certainly have been to Jerry. Perfect. And probably all I appreciate that.
That's been the thing.
Okay.
Didn't feel the need to.
Right, fine. I get that. Henry was also the town drive planner for 30 years.
25.
Okay, 24.
Great.
Are there any response letters from engineers, planning department? No additional written response. No. Now I'm going to close the public hearing. I'll make a motion. All in favor? What happens now is that we discuss this, and then we go through 5 questions. This will be the same for your hearing. You're welcome to stay and hear us blah, 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 and hear our decision. You could also leave and come and call Gina in the morning. But that is the process once I close the hearing. Does the board have any need to discuss this before we go through the 5 questions? Again, I just wanted to note that the structure is 350 feet from the front, in the front yard. Let's go through number 1. In considering whether an undesirable change will be produced in the character of the neighborhood or detriment to nearby property, will be created by granting of the area variance, zoning board of appeals. I would say no. I would say that it's already in place. It's actually quite an attractive structure, and it is 350 feet from the road. And maybe everything you want to add.
I think the fact that required stuff that probably efficient.
So I will make the motion of what I that is someone wants to second it, which is okay. 2, consider whether the benefits sought by the applicant can be achieved by some other method feasible for the applicant to do other than area variance. The zoning board of appeals finds the product. I'm just going to point out here that it's really worth its time to structure the whole issue of the ADU, the different issues that we don't feel. This is an accessory structure. If it wasn't an ADU, it would come under adding more consideration. Right. So because there's an ADU, not final. Right. That is being put before the house, in front of the house. Any thoughts, someone on this number 2? I keep coming back to the fact that it well exceeds the minimum. I mean, 7 times the setback as required. I don't think
Well, they know it's no.
they could build it if you want to, it would be worse,
Well, it would still be. Because. Nothing in the front yard.
Yes.
Regardless of existing depth. Question. But said, they could build some of the structure performance, but it wouldn't be practical to, the conversion of this existing structure. If you need that for motion now.
And I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Three, in considering whether the requested area variance is scheduled, the zoning board of appeals.
This is that one you can't, it either is or it isn't.
Mhm.
It conforms. Doesn't matter. Because it, it's the front yard, so. It's kind of a non-applicable
Here.
immaterial
Yeah.
animal. That's probably a reasonable answer.
Okay.
It's an immaterial analysis because it conforms or it doesn't conform because of the front yard restriction of secondary, non-primary structure.
So that's a motion from Henry. Maybe 1 second. Okay. All in favor? Or considering whether the proposed variance will have an adverse effect or impact on the physical or environmental conditions in the neighborhood of the zoning board of appeals. Someone want to talk on this?
Right. No, it has already both farming and residential in the area, and the building itself has been constructed to eliminate any environmental concerns.
Anybody want to add to that?
You might want to search the word previous.
Previously constructed. Thank you.
Okay, so that's a motion for Mike. If someone wants, I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
And 5, considering whether the alleged difficulty was self-created, the zoning board of appeals plan to follow. Yeah. Yes, we always answer that. Yes. No. Exactly, that's the answer always, it is always self-created. Anything else you want to add to that?
Pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. Okay, so, I will make the motion, or MJ, will make that motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor? And that's the speaker.
Yeah.
Exact, yeah.
17, 5, 3, 17, 30.
Okay, go ahead and make that motion. I will second. All in favor for the speaker determination?
Aye.
Okay. And our decision, I would move to grant this variance with no condition. All in favor?
Aye.
There you go. Thank you.
I haven't heard anything. I've texted Gina. I cannot hear. I'm hoping the recording's gonna pick everything up.
You know that.
Is it possible to have a order?
I think
Or,
it's been, I think it is legal. Yeah. It is. So I just, normally I can. I'm getting off. Okay. Okay, I'm going to open the hearing for 38, Spearhead Drive. I would like to make a motion to waive the legal notice, because I think everyone in the room has been familiar with it, or does anyone want me to do I will make a motion to waive it. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Is the appealing party present, is Christopher Foley here? Well, then we don't, we, you know, I think we don't proceed then. We don't proceed, we have a choice, keep the hearing open or to be present, present. What is exactly that?
Yeah. I might want to start one.
Okay, so let's wait a minute. Yes, he does show up. And so the procedure in there, I think is either we can,
Well, I think we have,
with,
yeah, we can, deny the appeal. Or we can,
I've opened the hearing, we can keep it open.
we have to keep it open until such time as the applicant and the department make arrangements to make sure that the applicant is present for an actual hearing.
He was informed of the Okay. Well, let's give him a minute.
Right here.
No, the applicant isn't here. I do actually, in the application for variance, it says that if they don't show up, we, maybe we can find that right now, then, we deny it, it's automatically denied. So, like, very prepared. If we have this variance application, let me just, I just remember, I do believe on the town website, it says that when you apply for one, if you don't show up, because this happened once before when I was there. Remember? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's what
We just continue it.
we have to open.
We let it go.
Yeah,
I know future things.
right, okay, and we can do that, but I do think, does, can I get a sense of the board, I think we do have, as to what they, where is it? Are you able to find that on
I kind of like. I would say it.
if you know where it is?
That's the.
MJ, Mike, and again, until, because I didn't bring my computer, we're looking for it, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the application somewhere says, but we can choose to keep the hearing open.
Maybe change the screen, I don't know, we put it on.
Okay. I'm looking for it, and I will,
That's what I was asking.
I will play on my phone and see if I can.
If we continue, keep it open.
No.
That's either between the office, the applicant, but I don't believe. Well, actually, the town is very important, because they'll have to be yet.
Record.
We were continuing,
Do we have a phone number for that?
I would continue with that, with the condition of the applicant to be responsible for all expenses paid by the town. To be here and continue.
Yeah. You want me to call? Yeah. Like somewhere, with the application, you might have Peter's gonna try them all. I mean,
But it is increasing of the,
the thing
but
is,
not finding the applicant.
yeah, I wasn't either. So,
I'm hearing for results. It, it is so, I'll tell you how I found it. So I Googled Ryan application something,
yeah, I knew
and
that.
it's the first link, which is the PDF.
No, I remember because we did this once in the show and we left it open, but that when I went back to the office, which is very clear that,
Third page down. The second pair. I get it. I'm going up. Here.
that's clear. So I think our. We have not heard from him.
No,
There was
did you still recall him? I don't recall him.
I mean, he knew where it was. He didn't call to say he couldn't be here, actually. Yes. He hasn't contacted anyone, blah, blah, blah. So I would not ask people to wait until he got here.
They were around.
What?
They were around. And y'all, are you all from a different neighborhood?
Yes, yes, we are.
I have no email.
Just want to make sure.
And I think it's funny. We have to listen to all the minutes. So what's the sense of the board? Do we get it right?
I think it's clear.
Okay, so I would move to deny the variance to the applicant. All in favor?
He doesn't care. He doesn't care if he's fined. Because he's not gonna pay a fine.
Well, it's not the fine. Let's just talk about this fence. The fence is legal where it is, but it's over 6 feet.
Right.
So we have a choice. So it's 6 feet. Or the other choice is to move the fence back 15 feet, in which case it would be higher. But, and that is the only thing that this board could have ruled on, was the fence. Nothing else. We, clearly there's a lot of other stuff going on, none of which we could have addressed at all. Yeah, it's just not.
And neither of those choices are feasible.
Well, that, he has to make one of those choices.
Or,
Or
Well, he'll be 5, right? He'll be.
Have notice of violation and you can have a fine, of course.
so it appears to me that the fence was either attached to or part of the building, some sort of lean-to structure or something.
Seems like a chicken coop of some variety, or some sort of fowl.
He's
And
got,
he
I
has to
did
get
go
behind.
inside, so I did see the structures that are on the inside. There is a chicken coop. He has a pretty elaborate water collection system that runs on a gutter along top of the fence. Which is the water. Well, I didn't know the part, but yes, he has a lot of land inside his fence. So if he cuts it 6 feet, everything else has to also be. Again, that's really not something that for us, it's code for.
Unless he's truly your farm.
Well, that's,
No, that's the point.
neighborhood residential does allow for agricultural farming. Really,
Because if I have car income tax,
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead,
I don't think.
fair enough, fair enough.
Where did that get this from? Because that's, I mean, I don't know, I realize that's a larger problem, but who, who recommend where it was over there?
Well, I would say, one thing I was going to note as I was looking here, is the town is working on an animal containment law at the moment, which I know there's something that is. And I don't know where that is, but I do know the town is working on it. But yeah, the fence is, again, zoning, the only thing we could have ruled, and I'm not sure kind of where one goes with the other things, but planning have more, we have a pretty well defined purview. Well, there you go. Thank you. Anyway,
Yeah, right.
yeah, do we have minutes? One second. Well, we have minutes, I haven't seen any either, so we'll, if there are minutes from our previous meeting, we'll look at those at our next one, and put one in this one as well. So I would move to, or Henry moves to adjourn the meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.